welcome back, And today we're going to be doing a guide on how to do herd management for whitetail. Alright, so right now, guys, we're going to go ahead and make sure we have our loadout. The buck stops here loadout. I might have stole that from Kendall Gray, but the name, but not the gun. So, it's what I have is a 270, 30-6, the 6.5, the Olsen model 323-308, and the Hawk Edge CB70. And for my scopes, for ammo, I use all polymer tips and 420 grain broadheads, or 420 grain broadhead arrow tracer. And then for our sights, I use the Argus 8x16 by 50 rifle scope, and then I use the Bright Sight rangefinder bow sight. And then lures, I use collars. I use Snortweeze collar, Bleak collar, Grunt, Fox Pro, X360 electronic collar, and then I use Whitetail deer scent. And then consumables, I'll use that stuff, scent eliminator, Retsa Prime, to get closer, to get a better bow shot if you're bow hunting for like a trophy. And then doggy biscuits for my doggo. Binoculars. And then my Apex View 7x42 binoculars. And portable structures, not any in this loadout, but I do have those in my whitetail grind loadout. So right here, I'm with my friend Brayden here. Nope, in the tent.
Hello.
And we're gonna be going around and giving you guys a tutorial on how to, obviously, herd management grind. Okay, guys. So here's what you want to have. You want to have about 60 zones, and you want to have about You want to pick about 16 of those zones, and you want to have your tents to place at those zones. And you want to have them about 200 yards away from each zone. Right there we have a zone. And right here we have a zone. Sometimes you'll get whitetail and black bear to spawn both at the same zones. And once you have your zones picked out, you should be good. You want to have your 16, obviously. Which, if you have your 16, you should be good. Is what you want to also have is tripods at your zones. That way it'll help with your hunting pressure. Like as you can see, we'll go to my map here. Right here, there were a whole bunch of zones. Or there were about, I think there was a zone here. And then there was another zone somewhere. And I wasn't hunting out of my tripod, and we had a whole bunch of pressure there, and now they won't come back to that area until that pressure like kind of goes away. And you want to also have your time to about 9:20 when you're going to your drinking zones. You want to go primarily up to your lakes and your rivers. Like you want to cover all of this mostly to get your zones. You're gonna want to do it at like different days to get your 60 zones and pick your 16 out, whichever you got best at your luck at. For what I have an issue with, over here there isn't really not too many zones here because of how narrow it is. But if you get to about, I haven't really gone over here into the middle, but we definitely will be going to this lake over here by Wretch Notch or whatever it's called. Definitely be going over to those two. And this big lake should have some zones. I haven't really gone to it yet. But you want to, like I said, go to your drinking zones, which you'll have better luck at. Alright, so guys, we're back. We're going to zones. And also, let's go to this tent over here, Brayden. And basically, you don't want to shoot all of the bucks at one zone, because if you shoot all the bucks at one drinking zone, they will respawn back to all does, and you only want to shoot the level 2s and above, because if you shoot the smaller bucks, they respawn as small, and if you shoot all the females, then the males won't respawn. Oh, sorry. If you shoot all the males, like this zone here, I'm pretty sure it's an only doe zone. Nope, there's one smaller buck.
Yeah, there's a buck behind.
And they're all attentive too.
Probably could slide on right into its heart, maybe. I don't know.
And it's a
That
pretty
doesn't.
small group. Here, I'm gonna drop him. 270.
Yeah.
I tried to get a
I tried to
spinal.
put another shot in.
I tried to get him a
Oh,
spinal
he's
shot.
going down. 0, 25. Yeah, he's down.
Alright, yeah, I just went down.
I was like, I was holding on him just in case he missed, because I know how bad your aim is.
Yeah, I know.
Looking at the shot.
I went for a spine shot so he would drop, but apparently that didn't really want to happen. Let's just fast travel over
I think
this.
it just dropped into him.
But you don't want to shoot all the bucks because earlier I shot all the does here and the zone respawned, which was thankfully it did. Shit, actually I got a single lung. I got right lung. Look at it.
Oh, so close to the spine.
I know. But that's whatever.
Wait, you didn't even get any money for it. It said 0 cash.
Yeah, I shot it.
Oh, it said 0 cash when I looked at it.
Oh. Yeah, because when you do that, it doesn't. It only does it for the person who got like shot it, but it's kind of.
No, like I went on there and it said 0 cash.
Oh, that's weird. But like I said, you don't want to shoot all of the same gender of animal. You kind of want to let the smaller bucks go. Like I should have there. Well, if you don't have any like higher level 2s, then you do want to shoot those smaller ones because the level 2s will spawn again at some point. There's nothing here. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to this tent. We're going to go back to this tent. This is what you can do, and it's pretty pricey to do it. But it does work.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So you want to go here. You want to change it to 11:04. You want to set the time to 1 minute after. And you want to go back to this tent. We call this the 1 minute trick. See? There's Whitetail. So typically you want to shoot the max weight ones. This one will probably only be a silver. Shit, I missed. And I missed again. Well. We're gonna go here. Actually, we're gonna go back to this 10. We're gonna do the same thing we just did. Another 1 more minute. And if you guys are wondering, yes, there is another way to get a great one with 0 grinding, but that kind of defeats the whole purpose and takes away the fun. It's called cheating in the great one. But those guys didn't respawn right away, so we'll just go over to this tent.
Okay, now I gotta go chase those down. That might be a new zone. That might be a new zone we just found.
Okay, we'll go back to here.
Chase those down, man. Is HM effective for pheasants? Yes, but it takes a while. It takes a while to really manage them down because solos are really tough to chase down.
And a lot of times your great one grind will take a lot of kills. Sometimes it'll take over 1,000 kills to do, which kind of sucks. Alright, we didn't get anything there.
548 right now. What is
Yes, we did. Here's
Here's
deer.
Is this a new zone? No way.
Damn it. Okay.
Wait, 4 to 8.
So anyways, they're gonna flee, which is not very cool.
So they were still in the hole.
But yeah, like I said, this does work all in the end. And you can get super rares from doing this. You can get diamonds to spawn from doing this. You can get a lot to happen by doing that. So it does work. But you want to get your 60 zones, which I currently don't have any. The 60. So, Brayden is AFK. So, we're going to go all around this area here. And Tim and I are going to work a little bit off camera to get these, to go ahead and actually get these whitetails, so, or to find these zones, which I'm going around this lake to do that. And if I still don't see any from this lake, do I have, yeah, okay. And if that doesn't work, then there's none here. Then we will reset the time, or we'll just set it to a feeding time or resting time. So, yeah. And this is how you do herd management. Yes, there are more in-depth tutorials, but this is kind of how my tutorial is working. So, just hop in here. Yeah. And we will also have one coming out for moose and black bear once we do get into it more with moose and whitetail, or moose and black bear grinding. So, and maybe a red fox one coming out soon, and pheasant one maybe. But I'll see what happens. See what we feel like doing. So, yeah. And guys, that is a herd management tutorial.